Salvete discipuli linguae Latinae. Hello, Latin learners, and a very warm welcome to my channel, Latin with Stephen. I hope you're keeping well, and thank you for choosing to watch this video and join me for a little bit of Latin learning. You're very welcome here. Now, in the most recent video, I was talking about pronouns, personal pronouns, in the dative case. So we revised accusative and then introduced dative case for singular. Today I want to introduce the plural forms, so you've got the whole set, as it were. But first of all, quick little bit of revision. So, personal pronouns. I've said many times that the nominative forms, the subject forms, are often dropped, not used in the Latin, but I'm giving you them just for reference. But we don't have to pay too much attention to the nominative. Crucial, however, are the accusative and dative. So let's do it. Ego, subject. Me, me, accusative. Mihi. Ego, me, mihi. He sees me, it's going to be me. He gives it to me, sends it to me, for me, mihi. Ego, me, mihi. Ego, me, mihi. Two, one person. Te, tibi. Ego me, to te, right? Subject, object. Ego me, to te. If I'm talking to one person, I love you, te amo. But you love is tu amas, although the two probably wouldn't be used. All right, so te means you're the object, you're not doing it. Te amo, ego te amo. Ego me mihi, tu te tibi. Tibi do, to you I give. Winum, the wine, for instance. Tibi, to you, for you, dative. He, is, eum, him, ei, ei, to or for him, dative. Is, eum, ei. Is, eum, ei. I greet him, eum, saluto. To him I give the money. Ei, pecunium do. She, eia, her, eam, dative, to her, ei. Masculine then feminine. Is, eum, ei. Eia, eam, ei. Is, eum, ei. Eia, she. Eam, her. Ei, to her. And I mentioned the neuter as well, which is id in the nominative and accusative. Id, and then it goes like the masculine and feminine ei in the dative. So to it, if it's a neuter noun. So id, ei, id est, it is. That is, that's, by the way, if you see in English the abbreviation IE, it means id est. That is to say, it's explaining something. It is what it means. So let's just make a few sentences with those. What about the master sees me? The master sees me. Who's doing the seeing, guys? The master, subject, dominus videt. Can I use ego? No, of course not, because that's the subject if I were doing the seeing. Dominus videt me, or better, Dominus me videt. He sees me, object. Dominus me videt. The master gives the money to me. The master gives the money to me. Who's giving? The master, subject. What's he giving the money? Accusative. To whom? To me, dative. Dominus pecuniam mihi dedit. Remember, ego me mihi. Ego me mihi. Dominus mihi pecuniam dat gives. Dominus mihi pecuniam dat, or Dominus pecuniam mihi dat, doesn't matter. You could, of course, use two pronouns. If you wanted to say the master gives it to me, and we know exactly what we're talking about, the money, it's a feminine noun, it would become eam. Dominus mihi eam dat. And the eam is a pronoun in place of the pecuniam. Presuming you've already used that word and you didn't want to repeat it, you could say eam mihi dat. But Dominus mihi pecuniam dat. What's my next one? I greet him, using the verb salutare. Salutations. I greet him. Eum saluto. Or ego. Eum him saluto. We can't use es, that means he, subject, but he's not doing the action, he's being greeted, he's the object. Eum saluto, ego, eum saluto. I give the wine to her. I give the wine to her. Who's giving? I am subject. What am I giving the wine? Object, neuter, winum. To whom? To her. And whether it's to her or to him or to it, guys, in the dative, it's that a, 2 letters, ei, a. All right. So from that word, that pronoun, it's not clear whether it's a man, a woman, or a neuter, but it will be context dependent, so you'll know who you're talking about from what's come before. So I give the wine to her, I said, didn't I? Ego winum a do. Winum a do. A to her, winum do. A winum do. I'm talking to one person. I love you. I love you. Te amo. Te amo. And still to one person, I send the letter, which is an epistola, to you. I send the letter to you. The verb is mitte. I send the letter to you. Tibi, to you. Epistolam, accusative, mitto. Tibi, epistolam mitto. Epistolam, tibi, mitto. Ego, epistolam, tibi, mitto. So, ego me mihi, tu te, tibi, to you. Is eum ea she, eam her, id a. All right. Personal pronouns. Let's now add the plurals, so we've got the full set, and then we can box this off once you've learned it, and then move on with other things. We, the pronoun for we in the subject case, the nominative case, is nos, N-O-S. So we love, nos amamos, strictly, nos amamos. But as I've said a million times, amamos, that mus ending can only mean we. Therefore, we tend to leave the nos out unless we really want to emphasize it's we are doing it, in which case you will sometimes encounter it in the Roman texts. Nos, good news, guys, the accusative stays the same. Nos, nos. So he knows us. It's going to be nos. He sees us. Nos. Dominus nos videt. Dominus nos videt. The matron loves us. Matrona nos amat. The girl greets us. Puella nos salutat. So whether we're doing the action as a subject, it's nos, or whether we have the object of someone else's action, it's still nos, nos, nos. Obviously, when it's the object, you do actually need to put the nos. Otherwise, a sentence won't make sense. We only leave it out if it's a subject. The dative is nobis, to or for us. Nobis. Nos, nos, nobis. Nos, nos, nobis. No, nobis to us. He gives it, he gives the money to us. Pecuniam nobis dat. He gives dat. Pecuniam nobis dat. Nobis pecuniam dat. Nos, nos, nobis. Good news, it's going to rhyme. You guys, plural, 2 or 2 million, is spelled with a V, vos or wos, nominative, wos, accusative, wobis, dative, to you or for you. So we had nos, nos, nobis, wos, wos, wobis. Easy. Nos, nos, nobis, we, us, to us, wos, wos, wobis, you to you. Nos, nos, nobis, wos, wos, wobis. I give the gift to you all. The gift of Latin language. Donum vobis do. Vobis do. Nobis to us, vobis to you. Again, nos, nos, nobis. It's we, us to us. Vos, vos, vobis. Nos, nos, nobis. Vos, vos, vobis. Easy. All right. That just leaves us with the third person plural, which translates as they. So the masculine, again, in the nominative is not used very much. It's a. Accusative eos. And then dative eis. Now, sometimes it's written eis and sometimes it's iis. Eis. So just beware, there are two types, two variants. So a and then eos, eis. The feminine for they, if we're talking about all female. So you tend to use the masculine form if it's generic, if it's mixed gender. But if you're specifically pointing out all females, you're talking about the girls, or you want to say they or them or to them, then you need the feminine form. The nominative is ai, accusative eas, so them male eos, feminine eas. And if you think about your nouns, take puella, I see the girls, puellas, them, ellas, alright, all patterns. Puellas, accusative plural, ellas, accusative plural for the pronoun, them. Pueros, servos, dominos, accusative plural, eos, them, in the pronoun. Puellas, ellas. I see the girls, puellas video. I see them, ellas video. I see the slaves, servos video. I see them, eos video. Let's do that again. I see the girls, first declension noun, puellas video, pronoun, ellas video. I see the slaves, male, servos video, them, eos video. Alright, and in both cases the dative, the to them, is eis or ease. So we had the dative was the same in the singular, wasn't it? Ei, ei. Here it's eis or sometimes iis. Eis, ease, to them, whatever the gender, or for them. I give it to them, it's going to be eis or ease. For them, eis. The neuter, if you wanted, this is a little bit strange. We had id, didn't we? So if we're talking about the wine, the gift, the donum, war, bellum, a neuter word, it's id, meaning it. Accusative stays the same, id, and a in the dative. The plural nominative is ea, ea, accusative ea, and then eis or ease, like the masculine and feminine. Alright, so ea, eis. So for instance, if we were talking about the temples, the templa, in the neuter plural, templa, ea, them, they, those, ea, eis, eis, alright? But I think we'll focus mainly on persons, male and female. So they're on the screen for you. Let's just make a few sentences, guys, using these. So the slave sees us. The slave sees us. Remember, it's nos, nobis. So nos, nobis. It's going to be the middle one because that's the accusative. Us. The slave sees us. Servus nos videt. Servus nos videt. The slave gives the money to us. To us, dative. Nos nobis. The slave gives the money to us. Servus pecuniam nobis dat. Servus nobis pecuniam dat. Servus nobis. To us, pecuniam, money object, dat. Alright, I hope this is making sense, guys. We had the verb in the last lesson, credo, credere, to believe or trust. Plural. Guys, I trust you. I trust you, or I believe you. I'm talking to all of you right now. Vobis! Credo, because credere is always followed by the dative case, just because, guys. Alright? So, even though you might think, well, it's actually an accusative, credere plus dative. It's one of them. We're going to introduce some more of these as time goes on. For now, credere plus dative, just learning your vocabulary, to believe or trust. Vobis credo. I always trust you guys. Vobis semper credo. Vobis semper credo. Let's do some them, they, them. I love them. And it's mixed gender, so we'll use the masculine one. Eos, like pueros, servos. Eos, amo. Eos, amo. I love them. Ego, eos, amo. We're talking about the matrons. The matrons are so dignified, so stylish. I love them. I love the matrons. With the noun would be matronas amo. Accusative feminine noun. Matronas amo. But this time we want to say I love them, and they're definitely all female. So it's eas amo. So male or mixed eos, accusative amo. All female eas amo. Eos amo. Eas amo. I greet them, male or mixed, eos saluto. I greet them, all female, eas saluto. And remember, guys, it could be we're talking about male or female persons, or just any noun that has a male, masculine or feminine gender, because remember all Latin nouns have gender. So if I was talking about the books, which are masculine, I love the books, eos. The dinners, kena, feminine. I love those hot dinners, eas. All right, so person or thing, you need to know the gender. And two more sentences. I give the present, the donum, donation. I give the present to them. Unfortunately, in the dative, plural, it's all just ace or ease, so the gender doesn't matter with the plural dative. I give the present to them. Donum, ace, do. Donum, ace or ease, do. Ace, donum, do. Ego, ace, to them. Donum, the gift. Do, I give. Ego, ace, donum, do. Let's go back to credo, credere. To believe, to be credulous is to believe, isn't it? I never believe them. Male. I never believe them. Credo, we need a dative. Ace or ease. Numquam, never. Credo. Ace numquam credo. Numquam ace credo. Subject, ego. Ace numquam credo. Ego ace numquam credo. Well done, guys, if you're getting these. Let's just go back over the pattern. So we have subject case, nominative, accusative, dative. Nos, nobis means we, us, to us. Nos, nobis. You guys? Vos, vobis. Again, the pair. Nos, nobis. Vos, vobis. Again, nos, nobis to us. Vos, vobis to you guys. All right. They, masculine, they, them, to them. Eos, eis or ease. Eos, eis, ease. Feminine, they. Ai, eas, ace. Ai, eas, ace or ease. Just like the masculine plural. Ai, they. Eas, them. Eis, to or for them. And the neuter plural is ea, and then ace, ease, like the masculine and feminine. Ea, ace, ace. All right. So just for reference, really, and if you can, when you're reading, pick these things out. So you see a eos, you know it's them, masculine. You see a ace, you know it's to or for them, and it could be masculine, feminine, or neuter. You see a nobis, you know it's to us. You see a vos, it means you guys, plural, nominative or accusative. So it's just really a question of recognizing these pronouns. So add those then to the set from the last video, which were the singular ones, and then we've got nominative, accusative, and dative. We've got a full collection there, really, for our current purposes. So that's it for this video. I hope that has been useful. I hope that's clarified things. It will need a little bit of practice, so practice reciting them, writing them down so you know them off by heart. And then when I say a sentence in Latin, you'll recognize it immediately and feel really happy about that. So that's all for today. I shall be back very soon with another video. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall say, valete.